Today, I would love to tell you all about this absolutely beautiful Henry II Renaissance buffet. It's our item number 15-29, and I'll start with the dimensions because this is a great big tall one. It's 104 inches high by 59.75 inches wide and 21¼ deep. So you do need to have a nice height to your ceiling in order to fit it in, but if you are looking for a piece that is just stunning, when you walk in the room, it's the eye catcher, this might be the one. And it does boast these beautiful stained glass windows, which we'll talk about in a moment. So the piece itself dates right about 1900, and it's completely hand carved in solid walnut. I did mention that it is the Henry II or the Renaissance Revival style. And I'll tell you a few details about that, but if you'd like to know all about the history and the development of the style, go search through our YouTube video and you'll find a whole video all about how the style developed and its hallmarks. But in the meantime, we'll start way up at the top because the Renaissance Revival style really has a strong focus on architectural elements. And there at the top, we have what's called a broken pediment. Now, it's not broken, but what that means is that in the middle of the top is a different element that breaks up that pediment or a triangle up at the top. So instead, we have that detail of a carved shell and the idea of a heraldic crest right there in between those two great big cornices at the top. And then as you come down a little bit, you have some Renaissance style flourishes, again, all hand carved. And then as you come down on either side of the piece, you see these great big columns. Again, architectural elements are something that is really fundamental that we find in the Renaissance style, which was based on looking back to the original Greek and Roman architectural elements, such as columns. And the stained glass doors here in the middle, though, is what, to me, really catches your attention on this piece. When you look at it like this, it just looks a bit dark, but the glass panels themselves are a cobalt blue with red diamonds. And I'm going to open it in the middle, but I wanted to point out you could leave it subtle like this, which just makes it a bit dark. Or some folks like to actually put Christmas lights in the inside of the buffets, and then that would really pop the color. But I'll go ahead and open the door for you so that you can see that beautiful blue cobalt glass with the red around, and then right here it's actually yellow little diamonds. And this is the original stained glass. So you have the original leading, and it's really just stunning, really pretty piece. As you come down, then here at the back, we have, again, an idea of sort of an architectural bar element. And then here's some Renaissance flourishes, really pretty walnut graining. The whole piece just has a beautiful, warm, rich patina. As walnut ages, it just gets really warm and pretty. And then coming down, we have two drawers, and even the handle for the drawer is carved in wood with, again, repeating pattern of this kind of block behind the pull and then the Renaissance carvings. And as we come down, great big chunky, this idea of a heraldic crest with a block here. And all of this is actually carved into the door. We have a swag of drapery and then this geometric shape on top of another shape behind. Again, this really focus on the architecture and a sense of balance and proportion of stateliness is part of the Renaissance style. I will go ahead and just open this so you can see that there is one big shelf. It is adjustable. You can shift it up and down, but provides plenty of storage space. You could use this in a dining room to store all of your grandmother's china, or Or you could use it in a media room and put books or other media. And some folks even use pieces like this in a bedroom and use it to store clothes or blankets. Pieces like this are very versatile. You can use them throughout the house, it just makes a really nice statement in any room in your home. Remember that EuroLuxHome.com does include free shipping within the continental US and some places in Canada. But if I can answer any questions for you, please feel free to reach out at 803-276-4001. Let me know how you would use a gorgeous piece like this in your home in the comments below. See you next time.